good, YouTube? It's your boy Hollywood Sports coming at you with another video. Guys, it's time for another franchise game. As you can see, we're going up against the Buffalo Bills. They're 2-5. We're 5-3, man. We got a little win streak going. We got to keep it going in this division. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another video. It's time for some more franchise gameplay. Here we go. If you're new to the channel, man, just hit that subscribe button, guys. Join the team of Hollywood Sports. Let's play some football up in here, all right? Here we go.
We'll see the new number 7 in Washington, Dwayne Haskins and the Redskins, as they match up with Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills, we're on the road again.
Buffalo, standing by at New Era Field. Here are Brandon Gotton and Charles Davis.
Oh, man, we got another wet day.
There's a look at New Era Field.
Wet night.
Orchard Park, New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Washington Redskins. Hello, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, and Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here.
He's really wet. He's really wet.
It goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And
see if we can get us a road win here.
Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Redskins, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
It's like the players are walking in puddles of water. All right, here we go. Here we go. And San Francisco is hot right now. Wow. 34-31 against Arizona.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9? That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Bills being led out by their quarterback, the 7th overall pick of the 2018 draft. It's Josh Allen. And, of course, the Bills, they've been looking for a franchise quarterback for a number of years, and now they think they have their guy. He certainly had his moments as a rookie, including an impressive win in Minnesota in his second NFL
defense.
Start.
We follow you guys. We follow you guys. Let's go.
LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. Only a couple for him there in the game's first play, and it's second down. Now let's take a look here at the Bills' offense.
And I think we'll see a renewed sense of urgency out of this team this week because they have to make sure they don't waste this home stand. They had a home game last week, lost it. Now they got the second straight.
Get your 90th sack for XP in a row. Let's go, Kerry.
Out on the road.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They're trying to open up in the run game. Good deep.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. And now a look at the Washington defense.
At corner is Josh Norman. I would think he would want to quibble a little bit. Actually, you know, Josh would have a full discussion with the metrics people who say that maybe he's not the elite lockdown corner he thinks he is. He would say, ask all the receivers in the NFC East. They would think differently.
Okay, get that 90th career sack, baby.
It's a very difficult day for any receiver.
And this one caught by Beasley. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. So likely a 3-and-out on their opening drive. That's not a good omen for a team that's lost 3 straight games.
Too many threes that you're mentioning right there. That's a number they've got to get off of. And the big risk you're running right now is discouragement amongst the ranks. How do you keep them up? How do you keep them motivated? They've got to dial up something to give themselves some confidence.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football because puts the defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Looking to throw, Haskins. It's hauled in by Dodson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Haskins looking to throw on first down.
Oh!
It's intercepted.
Bad pass, bad pass.
Edmonds, the linebacker.
We cannot afford to turn the ball over.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules.
All right, defense, hold us, baby, hold us.
Because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there.
Hey.
Exactly as you described, an interception.
Cannot turn the ball over on the
4
road.
yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To the air, Allen. This for his running back, McCoy. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The numbers last week for Shady McCoy. 16 carries, 67 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change
Let's get it back, baby.
Establish your
Come on,
run
D.
game.
On 2nd and 2, Allen, and the grab by Croft. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
We got to hold him, guys. We got to hold him.
Yard and brings up 3rd down. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Snap to Allen.
He didn't make it.
Get the touchdown, but he did get the first down.
He made the first down, though. He made the first down.
The 1. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Run commit, run commit, run commit.
Here's a guy coming off a strong rookie season, Gus Edwards. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Watch the toss, watch the toss.
Allen now looks to
good deep.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler Croft, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top.
You know, guys, if you'll notice, I try to challenge myself.
Mismatch in that area.
So that drive
I try to imagine that the offensive coordinator is calling the plays, and I just pick one. It helps me run a balanced offense, you know. So I don't get in the habit of running the same plays. Sometimes I got to go pick that play when I need it, man. You know what I'm saying?
This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now. but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak. Get the whole month of December still left to play.
Get the first down.
I think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He's got his man. This is Jackson.
Good catch, Dawson. Way to hold on, baby.
There on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Follow the fullback. Follow the fullback.
They'll go with Darius Geis, who missed all of 2018 with injury. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play. Let's go, D. And the Redskins first down.
Now Haskins on first down, and that'll be incomplete.
I tried to lead him, but that was way too far. That would have probably been a pick right there.
There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
This is close at the 15.
Woo, yeah, let's go, baby. Way to catch and read.
It's a great throw right there, and really showed a lot
We
of
lobbed it up
confidence in
to him,
his
baby. He
receiver.
went and
He
got
certainly
it.
did. Ball was in the air a long time, but he counted on the adjustment that we saw near the end of the play.
That's right.
As that
This
ball
is
was
right.
descending, who was going to come down with it? He counted
Gotta
on
stop
his
talking
guy,
myself
and he
out of
gambled
plays.
correctly.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually, but first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Redskins with the football here to begin quarter number 2. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here.
Shut that train up.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Take him
Nobody's
down.
open, man.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Ed Oliver in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold the sack, it's discrediting their
Oh,
work.
man.
Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
All right, defense, let's go, baby.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it with McCoy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Anytime you call
Let's
an
get out the
inside
field,
running play,
baby.
you just know
Come on
there
now.
should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Oh,
And
boy.
he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. McCoy, 5th season with the Bills after those 6 in Philadelphia. And remember, he had 4 or 5 years as a 1,000-yard rusher, but then last season really dipped down, just above 500 yards.
There we go.
Only 3 touchdowns. Of course, watch the age as well. They did turn 31 back in July. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Allen. And able to find John Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Come on, defense.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 30. Allen now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Ooh, good hit. Good hit on the ball, Hamilton.
Through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw again.
Wide open.
This will be caught by Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll run on 1st down. It's McCoy. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they...
I think I ran commit by accident.
Beasley, touchdown Buffalo.
I ran commit by accident.
Cole Beasley, his 3rd touchdown now.
I was trying to shade my defense underneath.
The Bills will add on to their lead. And he's a
do
little
that
bit
a
on
lot,
the shorter
man.
side as a receiver. Maybe
Dang
sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost
He
in the
might not have
but
caught it in
usually
bounds.
what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed,
Oh, he got
they
it.
use their
They're
quickness
just
to
making
find
it
a way to
dramatic.
get
He
Well,
caught
tall,
it.
short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that one along 11.
All right, let's try to get a score before half.
And it ends
Something.
in a Buffalo touchdown. Now to send this one away following the score. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. We remind you that coming up later tonight, we've got a good AFC battle in Baltimore. The Super Bowl champs, New England, in town to take on the Ravens. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, the Cowboys and the Giants from MetLife Stadium to wrap up this first weekend in November. Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete.
Oh, boy.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in
Buffalo's
coverage
always
as well.
had a good
I
defense.
love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins, he's going to fire this. It got his man.
Oh, look at
complete.
Reed. Look at Reed, boy. Look at Reed.
It'll
Look
go as
at
an
Reed. Look at
impressive
Reed.
31-yard gain.
That boy's catching everything.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Haskins' throw going to be caught by Dotson. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On first down, it's Haskins. His throw incomplete. Was trying to get it to Darius Geis out of the backfield. And it's second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter.
Come on, Davis!
Change things. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Haskins. And will be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
I think I floated it just too much.
That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You
Power
were already
behind
in
that
field goal range.
It was
you know
open.
what he's going to hear?
I was trying to get it over him.
All next week? Situational football.
Yeah, it's too much lob over there.
Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. Here's Hanna. He's going to look deep down the field, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it.
Turnover. Come on.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's McCord. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here. The tackle's made right around the 12. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it down.
We got to do something with the ball, guys. Let's do something with the ball. Let's go.
Washington as they come onto the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5.
Oh, no!
Get him as he goes down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Every time you think you got time to get the ball off,
with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now it's Haskins. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Looking to throw on second down. Allen, and he will find his man on the outside. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Allen now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
There we go. There we go.
Is
that Cromartie? Good D, baby.
By Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it in the locker room?
Let's go.
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
First down, Haskins. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Mavis
get through this rain
this
and
now
win.
from 46 yards away.
Oh!
And Hopkins hangs this one out to the right. Missed it. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
They don't call a timeout.
1
1
second
second
remaining in the first half. They'll call the timeout. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On second down, it's McCoy. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL. We are officially into the second half of the season. We'll get started with a rematch of last year's infamous double doink game in the NFC wildcard round. Chicago on the road this time, taking on Philadelphia. And in the second quarter,
on, guys.
it's the
Beat
Bears
Philly. That's
who
what
are
I'm
out
talking
front.
about, baby. Yeah.
Anthony Miller, a touchdown reception. Next, we take a trip down the coast to Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets. Devontae Parker, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh. Check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. A touchdown pass there for Andrew Luck. In the game you're watching, it was Josh Allen who was on target in that first half. His guys
Right now,
have the
man,
lead.
the Bills are playing
we'll
good
hand
defense,
it back over
man.
to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
I got time to scan the field,
thank
too.
you, and we welcome everyone back for
Well, there ain't
quarter
nothing
number
open.
3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He threw that down.
Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Second and 10. Here's Haskins again.
Come on, Haskins!
And his throw is incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
That one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Well, we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Tressway now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. On the return, it's White. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
We can't move the football, man. Our defense got to help us out right now.
1st and 10. So here are the Bills to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
There we go.
We
finally get a pass rush, man. Let's go, defense.
Jonathan Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Guys, we need the ball back. Let's
hold
it.
Down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Bills are certainly happy to have a healthy Tyler Kroft. Remember, he had a season-ending foot injury last year with the Bengals in Week 5. So the Bills get him, and he re-injures that same foot in May in OTAs. But out there now and says he's feeling pretty good. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Good open field tackling there, a 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball.
Time he threw the ball right.
Offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And he finds the tight end, Reed. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins. Nowhere to escape.
They're playing good defense, man. I didn't want to take the crossing route. I was looking for something deeper. He just would not clear.
The afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far.
I was waiting for him to clear.
In long situations, they just took another sack.
And they playing good defense
right now. The offensive film
now.
session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, boy.
They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game.
Hang on, guys,
but
hang
why
on.
put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself. And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more.
There you go.
And boy, this Redskins defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
He finds McCoy. And
Good job, Josh Norman. Good job, baby.
He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby.
You just got to run our offense, guys. That's all. I just got to run my offense. That's it.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Woo!
He told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics.
One thing about playing the CPU, guys, they mix it up. When you're playing head-to-head, you know, most guys going to run the same play. Eventually, you catch on to what they're doing. But CPU, man, they're running everything, bro.
Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
You got to read it.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Got a man, that's Quinn.
That was a dangerous throw right there. That was a dangerous throw.
They work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
He was the most open. Out of all the receivers, he was the most open.
Offense versus his own defense. Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 1st and 10, Haskins. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there.
It's hard to lead throws with Haskins, man. It really is hard to lead throws.
We know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it.
They go play action with Haskins.
Good throw, man. You didn't overthrow him. Thank you.
This one complete to Reed. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score.
Good throw, Haskins.
So what did you say earlier, my man? You said one big.
You really got to watch how you
from
put
getting back
pressure on these passing buttons.
Yeah,
man.
we talked about it. That despite the scoreline, they were that close on the road, and boom, there you go.
Well done, Nostradamus.
Showing it. Showing it.
Haskins back to the air. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Woo!
Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
McCoy. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Woo, glad he dropped
throw
that.
on first down there, but it's incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now McCoy, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on third. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Get him. Yes.
Nowhere to
Jonathan
escape,
Allen with
and he
another
goes
sack.
down. Jonathan Allen, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Now we waking up, baby. Let's go. Now we get the offense to do
In the
something.
top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
The Bills send the punter out. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Block him.
Pulled in at the 24. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return.
Let's just run our offense, baby. We gotta get something going.
With a new set of downs.
Gotta get something going.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try to get this running game going with Geis.
Come on, guys, block somebody.
Here to the 31-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now on 2nd and 13, Haskins uncorks one for Davis. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, boy.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Jordan Reed has it.
Sure-handed Jordan Reed, baby. Let's go.
This one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Now Haskins on first down. Completes it to Davis. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, let's try the screenplay.
To throw again on second down. Haskins. Oh, it's a screen pass.
Come on, Moses, block! Dang it,
He'll
boy!
get it down here to the 43.
That's all right, baby. We got some
there,
good
it's a first
right
down.
tackles coming up on our draft
For a
board.
second,
You better
I
get
thought
it going.
that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Ready. Good team on it. Here we go, D. All day. Defense. Go. All day. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll avoid
Woo, boy.
with a slide. Good coverage downfield.
I didn't want to force it, guys. There was some tight windows up there. I didn't want to force it, man. No.
There you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket.
I'm going to keep Jordan Reed in it, baby.
And he's
Got to keep him in it.
But not before reaching the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On 1st down, it's Thompson.
Let's go.
They'll
Let's
get him
go.
down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think
We're going to run this counter. We got 3 options on this counter. We're going to see how we line up.
Instead, look at a little more of a
All
scat back
right.
type.
They got too many guys. Well, we might be able to run to the right. We're going to run it right here, right behind the fullback. Here we go. Come on, guys, block!
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Let's go, baby.
Block, dang it. All right, we're going to do it again. We're going to look at the options they gave us
Only
this
way
time.
to get the lead here, of course.
All right, we're going to swing it out to the right. We're going to swing it out to the right. Here we go.
Gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run again with Love on 1st down. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love.
You guys look at my how to win the chess match plays. You will know why I tossed it outside.
And Charles, when you catch that
They
toss
still
going
had
right
the
or
speed,
left,
though.
but
We
right in
almost
this
didn't get
instance, do you go straight for the pylon? Is that where you're going?
Well, typically you want to try and maneuver people a little bit so you
We're
have
gonna
some
run that
space
play
to
again.
get
We're
to
gonna
the
run it again.
pylon.
Here
So
we go.
I want to make sure I try and move them a little bit to the inside, and in this case to the
Wait a minute,
left.
let's go
so I
back
get
to
to
it.
the right side and get to that pylon and wink at it as I go by.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
All right, this time we're gonna run the regular play. Here we go. We're gonna fake to the fullback, toss it out to the left. Oh!
And he will not get there.
How did
He comes up
they
short.
came in that fast to stop the pitch?
And they're unable to push this lead
It
to a
was
field
wide
goal
open.
as it'll remain a 1-point game.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1.
I gotta look at that replay, guys. I gotta look at this replay. Man. The pitch was wide open. Fake to the fullback. Why did it take so long to pitch the ball? Oh, the ball's out! The ball is out. Look at that. Look, guys, the ball is out. The ball is out of his hand. Look at that. That's the all Madden cheat right there. That's that all Madden cheat. Look at it. The ball is out of his hand, guys. The flip was wide open. He was wide open right here. That's that all Madden cheat right there. Look at that. The ball comes back. Let's look at it up close. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Look at that. The ball's out. And it comes back to him for a sack. That's an all Madden cheat right there. That's an all Madden cheat right there. That should have been a touchdown, baby.
make it a field goal difference if at all.
Wow, the ball was out and yo-yo right back to him like he's doing a yo-yo.
Yeah, not much
like a
margin for error
slingshot.
now for your D. They just have to
A
get it in the
boomerang or
range.
something.
The
Good thing
kickoff
I
team
looked
on the
at that.
field now as they will send this one
All right,
away.
defense, let's hold them, baby. Let's hold them. Come on, defense.
This will be taken in at the 1.
So those are those little tiny all-man
Not a
cheats
bad
right there,
return. Here he
man.
gets it out to the
There's no
25-yard
sliders that can
line.
fix that.
Let's go. Let's go.
Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball,
All right, defense, let's go, baby. Here we go.
And he's on base. They bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm.
Oh!
And the ball
Yes,
is
get the ball! Let's go! Let's go! Go! No!
And his guys are
Ooh,
gonna
I
get
was trying to do the recover. I was trying to recover. Oh, yes, we get it back, baby. Yes! Who made that hit?
That one caused by the weather, of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're
Landon
in
Collins.
the rain?
I think that you can.
Landon
and it's such
Collins.
a delicate balance too, because
Woo!
it's so tight. Sometimes
Now I
it'll
saw
slip.
something, guys. I'm sorry I'm hitting these replays, guys, but I want to show you something. This is another thing they need to fix in the game. Watch Landon Collins after the hit. Okay, watch him. The ball's out. He just stands there. Why is he not chasing the ball? Look, Landon Collins makes the hit. Ball comes out and he just stands there. Look. They need to fix that, man. Oh, wow.
Out from your body,
Ooh, that's the
squeeze it
turnover
too
we
hard,
need,
and
man.
it'll pop
The
out on its
defense
own.
is
I've actually
showing
had
up,
running
guys.
backs
They are
talk to me
showing
about
up, baby.
That when they've
That's what I'm
tried
talking
too hard,
about.
even in perfect conditions,
That's what I'm talking
the ball
about.
gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly.
Now we're going to try to burn
and
some
at the
clock
same
and keep
time
this
under
ball on the
control.
ground. Now,
Some
they've been
good
playing a
games
lot of
going on in
man-to-man.
the
Let's see if
early
they do it this
window.
time. If they
This
do, we're
might
going to have
be
to
the
hit.
best of the bunch.
Yep, they got it. It's man-to-man coverage. Here we go. We got the
On
edge.
first down,
We got
this
the
is
edge.
Gates.
Ah.
And
I
he'll
shouldn't
be
have hit
brought down
turbo, because
inside
when
the
you hit
20
turbo,
at the
they
19.
turbo.
Call it a gain of 4 on first,
Woo!
and they'll make it second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Come on, I need you to make a good block, baby. I need you to make a good block. Here we go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it
Oh,
on the
they're trying to
ground.
strip it. Trying to
And
strip
they'll
it.
take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
When you find
All right, we're going to run that same play, guys. We're going back to that counter play.
And guess what?
I'm
You're
good
gonna
at
go back
reading
and tell your
defenses on
offensive
this
coordinator,
play.
I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Redskins
Okay, now they got the
on
outside
third
cover.
down. Just one
They only
for
got
5
one
to this
man
point.
right here on the
This time they
inside,
face a
so we're
3rd
going to
and
follow the
2.
fullback. If he makes a decent block, man, we should get a first down. There it is. Oh! Flowers didn't hold his block long enough. Dang it. The hole was there.
Field and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Let's burn a little bit of clock. I should have burned more clock before I snapped the ball, before I even picked the play.
Those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it.
Flowers tried to hold his block, man, but he was got in there.
To move people aside in order to run the ball.
Oh, boy. Let's burn some clock. See, they've been playing a lot of man-to-man, guys. That's why my guys aren't open. They've been playing good zones, too, though. Now watch
So
the
on
win.
comes the
Okay,
kicker,
same thing.
Dustin
3 miles an
Hopkins
hour
in a big
backwards.
spot from the right hash. This from 33. Hopkins' kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that
All right,
side
defense,
of the
let's
field,
do it again, baby.
they're
We
a
need
little
you, D.
tight, aren't they?
Man, we
If
ride
they
our
scored a
defense,
touchdown
baby.
there, those would be big,
We ride our
blue grins
defense.
right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return.
That's why I don't like these wet games, man. They're pretty tough.
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their
Playing
step.
underneath coverage, man. We're playing underneath coverage right now.
They've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic.
Just got to make sure I don't run commit by accident. Got to take my time.
Without turning it over.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10.
Get him, get him!
Set up the screen to McCoy. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you
gotta like
the look of it because so many parts come together to make
tick,
it work
tick,
well.
tick,
the
baby.
offensive linemen where they're faking
That's a
people
good block
out,
right there on Ryan Kerrigan.
Slipping out there, catching the
Jeff
football.
Bostic, man, that dude's
going
slow.
together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
But then again, that's McCoy. You can't catch McCoy.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first
Come on,
and
guys,
10.
give me a pass rush. Come on now. Come on, guys, get in there.
Now it's Allen.
Oh, good defense. Let's go, Cromartie. You're going the wrong way.
Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie.
You're going the wrong way, bro. Man, I tried to control him, guys. I tried to control him.
Boy, what a turnaround.
Wow.
They exited the locker
That's what I'm talking about, defense.
Now all of this.
Yeah.
So when you start
let's look at it again.
Start out with, it was a tale of two halves.
Good hit.
But I'm a bad writer.
Quentin Dunbar the
I
hit.
don't know exactly what happened.
Roger Cromartie, man, he was like, I got the ball, I got the ball. Give it a run the wrong way.
And a couple of things go
Look at that awareness. Good head tracking right there. Beautiful. Where is he going?
So here are the Redskins now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
The rookie Haskins, man, throwing these 3 interceptions. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They start on the ground with guys.
Good blocking, guys. Good blocking. We use no turbo on that
territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Burn that clock, baby. Burn that clock. They trying to save them timeouts. They're going to wait till under the 2-minute warning.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Come on, guys. Hold the ball. Please hold the ball. Hold the ball. Do not fumble the ball.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
4th quarter, down
Man,
to
if
the
we could
final
get this
2
first
minutes,
down, it'd be
and
so
we've got a
nice.
1-score game.
What yard line am I on? Can I get a field goal? We're in the 47. We're going to run it right up the gut, man. We're going to run a halfback lead.
So
Here we
it's
go.
Redskin football here as we welcome you back.
We're going right behind Davis.
A critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
There we go.
Down, here's Love. Now he is
there we go.
The first down,
Bryce Love gives some carries right now.
Life right out of this crowd. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Guys, just hold on to the football. Come on, guys. Hold on to the football,
they
boy.
come up 1st and 10. Here's Geis.
Come on, Chase Ryer. You got to block better than that, baby.
Looking very
Oh, no. Oh, no.
We'll check on his status when we return.
Oh, no. Come on, guys. He was holding his knee. Oh, man. All right, Peterson. Let's go, Peterson.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
You know, they had, see, that's that all Madden cheat, guys. They had to get that injury timeout. You see what I'm saying? They had to get that injury timeout, boy. That's all Madden for you. Good block. Good block, Flowers. Woo!
And he is into the end zone.
our left guard made a beautiful block, man. Beautiful block. I gotta look at that. I gotta look at that play again, guys. I gotta look at that play again. That was beautiful.
Redskins are able to stretch the lead
Woo! Lord, y'all saw me hit when we got to the open field. Boy, I hit the turbo.
I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I gotta be careful with that.
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta look at this play again, man. I gotta look at this again. What is going on up in here? Now watch Peterson go over our left guard. Watch this. Watch it block by Flowers. Look at that block by Flowers, number 77. He blocked 2 people. He helped our center chase Raya. He bounces off, hit the linebacker, and there's a big hole. Donald Penn, our left tackle, number 79, goes out. Boom, there's a hole. We hit turbo. Touchdown. Let's go. Yeah, man, this was a hard-fought win, guys. This was a hard-fought win, baby.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Never give up, guys. You never give up. We were down 14-0.
Kick the extra point winds up successful. 5 plays there on that drive.
No, it was 14-3.
By a touchdown.
We did get 3
by Adrian Peterson.
Even after throwing, we're gonna. Injury risk, no. We're going to bring in Adrian Peterson, yeah. Even after throwing 3 interceptions, that defense held us up, baby. Defense win championship, guys. That's all it is to it. The defense held us up today.
Out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Man, this is a big road win, man. This is a huge road win for us.
And he'll take this near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
We came out in the second half and made it happen, baby.
Allen and the Bills now down by 11, just over a minute 40 to play. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down.
We get nice percentages and numbers too, man. I like we get nice stats. Not the stats aren't too crazy.
Trying to shake off
the quarterback. Oh, you just threw that away. Yes, there we go.
And some space here. And he will bring this one back.
Josh Allen just threw it to Montez Sweat. Just threw it to him. Let's go.
And that one will pretty much.
Wow, he just threw it right to him, baby. And I was just saying the quarterback. I was giving to say the quarterback accuracy number is just right. You know, they're not throwing bullets all over the field.
Reinforced.
He had some nice completion and attempt numbers. They weren't blown out of the water. There were drop passes. Loving it, man. There's fumbles.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
There hasn't been any penalties in this game, though. No holding, no face masks, no pass interferences.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his
way
into the
end zone
for the touchdown.
I'm telling y'all, man, this defense played, baby. The defense get the game ball. The defense gets the game ball.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
Special teams are playing pretty well.
Here comes Josh
Allen. We won the field position battle.
And the passing game.
Loving it, man. We had good field position on a lot of plays.
When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere.
Oh, look at this defense, baby.
Whether it's an assistant
Montez Nicholson.
Let's go. One of his best friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear, get with him and say, all right, my man, what do you need? What's going on here? So he's one person he can lean on. He's going to have to lean on that guy right now.
Drop back, Sweat. No, he didn't have to drop back. Okay.
Second down, it's Allen. And the Redskins scoop it.
Oh, the defense is showing off, man. The defense is showing off now. The defense is showing off now, y'all. Look at this celebration. Look at the whole team's out there. Look at this celebration.
Fumbles,
what are they doing?
In the coach's doghouse. The first one lost and it hurt. This time you lose it.
Yeah, let's go.
It really
boom.
And about that doghouse, it won't exactly be comfortable, and it definitely won't be air conditioned.
Milk bones?
Oh yeah, man. This defense is showing out, y'all. They showing out. They be like, we ain't giving up. We gonna keep bringing the pain, baby. We gonna keep bringing the pain. Yeah.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Redskin defense. They get set for this next possession. They did their job coming into the hostile environment, doing what needed to be done to get the W.
And that has to feel great because all during the week, that's one of the goals that they talked about. Going on the road, making that stadium their own.
This defense is playing now. We
We
got a slow start the first half.
They got all those things done.
But I thought the defense really played good in the first half, too. We just threw three. Haskins threw 3 interceptions.
That screen early on first
Wasn't helping the
Really
defense
read
out a
well,
lot.
didn't
So
they?
I think,
Because
we
they didn't bring the
came
pressure
back.
that they
Defense was
expected.
playing
They
good the
covered
whole
all the
time.
passing lanes. So once you see a breakdown as the passer, I think in this
Oh, look
situation,
at this
you're
defense,
throwing it at
baby.
the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up.
Look at this
or you
defense,
throw it
y'all.
away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and
He's
make a
obviously
bigger
looking over the
play.
middle, so
There's
we're gonna
really
go
no one
underneath.
else running a
Shade
pattern that
underneath.
should be open.
Now Allen. It's caught.
Oh, that's all right, Josh Norman. That's
A
okay,
nice
baby.
pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
Still in bounds.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
39 points. This is the most we scored all season, man.
Mike. 53. Mike. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Again, they'll
On
throw
the
to
road,
Allen.
too.
Gonna drop this off to McCoy. Complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen is for his running back, McCoy. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
All right, guys.
We saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly
Never over till it's over, baby. Never over till it's over.
No doubt about it. They've got to go back and check where the errors
All right, guys. I
are,
hope you
how
enjoyed
they're
this
gonna fix
gameplay,
them,
man.
and
It's another,
continue to
we got to
better
get
at
through
what
this
they
franchise,
do.
baby.
They
We got to
also
get
need
through
a
our
little
first year.
adjustment with their confidence.
I just
To
want to
give
make
up
the
that many
playoffs, and I'll be
points,
happy.
even
We
if
can
you
make
win
the
a
playoffs,
game,
I'll be
that
happy.
can hurt you.
Because we're getting better.
So for the Redskins,
Wow, we had 85
will
yards
help
rushing.
keep pace in the playoff race as they
Woo!
move
All right,
to
guys. I'll
6-3
probably go over the
on
stats
year.
in the next
And
video.
they'll be able to
Appreciate
enjoy
you guys
this
for
through the
watching,
bye week
and I will see
before they get
everybody
back at
on
it
the next
again.
video. Thanks for
Meanwhile,
watching.
for the Bills,